This video is going to just show you quickly how to create the collection you need to create for this project. You only need to create one collection. It'll be specifically for your work, where you put all of your media and your essay. After you log in to Omeka, you can take a look around a little bit, but you want to go down to the collections option over on the left. You might see other people's, right? But you don't have editing access to them, so you'll see their names, who's created them, right? But you can only edit the collections you've created. So click on Add a Collection. And we're working in this thing called the Dublin Core. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Give your collection a kind of engaging and unique name. You can always change this later, but think about it. This is like the display that you'd see in a museum. This is what would attract your attention to get visitors to come in and take a look at your actual exhibit. Give it a nice description as well, in case people aren't fully clear on what's going to be discussed and explored by the title, because the title can only do so much. Write a sentence or two, clearly, concisely, that sums up what's going to be going on and what's going to be explored and discussed in your unique collection. Again, you can always come back and change this, but it's good to start somewhere. Again, I will keep reminding folks that for my example here, I am doing something imaginary, right? Because I didn't want to take up any topic that somebody might actually do for this project, right? Again, your projects must be focused on real-world problems within the region of New Orleans. However, mine is going to be about the Rougarou, which is essentially a swamp-based werewolf that haunts the southern Louisiana region. Under Creator, put your name. This is going to appear in a number of different places, so put it however you want it to appear, whether it's nicknames or your full name, whatever you want it to be. Under Publisher, for your collection, do it exactly as I'm doing here. XCore 1012, comma, Digitizing New Orleans, comma, Xavier University of Louisiana. Again, you can always come back and fix these. These aren't etched in stone, but do your best to get them filled in. Date, go ahead and just put the date that you're creating it. It doesn't have to be super precise. Again, under Contributor, put your name however you want it to appear. And under Rights, I want everybody to use the same Creative Commons license for their collections. So go ahead and put the title that you've given it, put it in quotation marks, by, and then again, your full name as contributor, is licensed under, and then put the actual Creative Commons license code, CC-BY-SA 4.0. Remember, this is the one that lets people use this as long as whatever they produce using it, they also give people the right to reuse it. Right? It's the share alike license. It is, I think, probably the most open and inclusive of those licenses. When you do these licenses, go ahead and use the HTML option, because I want you to put links, right? A good Creative Commons attribution links to all of these things. So create a link then to the page that describes that Creative Commons license. Make your collection public. And then go ahead, once you've got that all filled in, and click on Add Collection. Remember, there are some fields within the Dublin Core we're just going to ignore. And I've now created my collection that I can edit.